Okay guys, it's Savannah for Kelowna Now, and today I have frontman of the Carbons, Tomy, is in town and here to chat with us.
How's it going?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing awesome.
I'm really excited you're here because you guys have had a pretty whirlwind last year since your debut album, August Ash, came out.
Yeah, we did. It's been really exciting, a dream come true.
Yeah. What are some of the highlights?
Opening up for the Trews in January, that was quite epic. And also we opened up for this American rock band called Pop Evil. Yeah, do you know them?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so we did that back in November, and like that was one of the first songs that I started jamming back in like 2006 or 8 or something like that. Like after high school, I started jamming like some of their songs. So yeah, that was quite surreal, I guess. Yeah.
So yeah, you opened up for the Trews, but you also got a little bit closer with them. They helped you out in the studio with a couple tracks. How was that?
Yeah, that was even more incredible. It's just like it took me a while to kind of realize what was happening because it was so casual and so just normal. We're just like making music, and then one day like my girlfriend turned to me and said like, "You're friends with the Trews." I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool, I guess."
Never really thought of it that way.
Yeah, but it's just like the guys are so awesome. It's just like we just went to work, and J.A., he's the guy that helped us out. He's the guitarist of the Trews. He was so on all the time. Like, you know, he just helped us out a lot, and like the work ethic was incredible, and we got so much done in like 4 days. We got 3 songs done in 4 days.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You guys have a very good work ethic. You were telling me before this, 70 shows in 8 months.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that's possible. Like, how do you stay sane?
Yeah, I know. Well, the last tour, I think we were starting to get a little bit on the not so sane side, but yeah, we had a little bit of a break right in the middle of the tour, and that helped us. And then, you know, the last few days were amazing again. You know, it's just like, but yeah, like, you know, we toured in a Tacoma, like just like a really small vehicle, and so yeah, there's not too much personal space.
So what were some tips and tricks that maybe you were going through, or like your whole band as a group went through to kind of keep yourselves not on edge and keep everything comfortable and lighthearted?
Yeah, totally. Well, I didn't do this for the last tour because it was like a winter tour, but the first 2, we actually did push-ups on the side of the road. So like trying to stay as healthy as possible, like not eating garbage while you're on tour. And then like making pit stops, like we try to schedule our tour so we're not doing too much driving like all at once. So, you know, like shows, we try to separate like 4 hours, no more than 4 hours apart in one day. So that was part of it. Yeah, just eating well and doing the push-ups on the side of the road, I guess. Like going out for beers and just like not talking about the band for a day, you know.
Yeah, just try and keep everything sane.
Yeah, well, because it's, you know, like having a business with your friends is not always easy, right?
Yeah. I guess still on the tour topic, this is just a bonus question because I'm curious. Out of all the places you got to go, where was your favorite?
Oh, that's hard. There's more than one, but since we already talked about a couple of them, I got to play in my hometown, Granby in Quebec. And that was probably my favorite of the whole Cross Canada tour. Yeah, like I moved out here when I was really little, and I've never really been able to showcase what music means to me, to my family, like other than like acoustic guitar at Christmas type of thing.
Yeah.
So so that was really special for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, substantial year, lots of highlights.
Yeah.
Has to be good inspiration when you get back in the studio. You got some new songs coming out?
Yeah, we got 3 new songs coming out. So one tomorrow called Black Mirror. And I just found out today, actually, it's out in Australia already.
Cool.
Yeah, because it's like Friday for them.
Yeah.
And somebody asked us like, when is it going to be released? Oh yeah, we have a friend that's in Europe, and she's like, oh, when's the song coming out? And I'm like, Good question. Like, what time of the day? I don't know. So I Googled it, and I guess it comes out at midnight in each time zone.
Oh, so they have it.
Yeah, so my friends in Australia are already listening to it.
That's
and I'm just
so
like,
cool.
I can't even play it on on my Spotify. Like, dang.
That's awesome. Yeah, Black Mirror is the one I've been hearing a lot about through social media, and there's a lot of really unique imagery that's been coming along with it. Something that, you know, I wouldn't normally equate with your like rather upbeat, catchy tunes. So what's kind of the messaging or the imagery behind the lyrics this time around for the song?
Yeah, so I actually just did a post on this a couple days ago, but the subject matter is kind of exploring the quarter life and midlife crisis phenomenon that's, I think, becoming a little bit more and more common amongst people, and then, you know, more specifically, kind of the fear that our best years might be behind us.
Right.
You know, and I think, yeah, I think people want to leave a legacy, or they're searching for meaning, and if you don't do that, I think that might be a fear that happens. Is like your best years are behind you, and you don't really know what to do with the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was lucky and I got to listen to it a little bit early.
Yeah.
And hearing that sort of like deep and impactful, sort of thought-provoking mindset behind that song, and you actually listen to the song and it's just like, oh damn, like this is a jam, this is fun to listen to.
Yeah.
That's kind of a theme with your guys' music, is it's really thoughtful, but it's also like you can just listen to it at a party.
Yeah.
Is that something that you intend to do, and how you intend to package it?
Yeah, actually, yeah. We didn't really know what to call like our genre, because people always ask you like, oh, what do you sound like? And the worst thing is to be like, to list off like some really obscure bands, or like list off like 10 different genres, like, oh yeah, we're a mix of this and this and this, right? So we came up with groove rock.
I like it.
Yeah, so it's like, we start with like something that's fun and danceable at the very least, like, and but the lyrics is like something that I never want to compromise. So it has to be either meaningful or somewhat witty, or at least I think it's witty, I guess.
That's important. You have to like what you put out too,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's cool. So what does that song mean to you? Is that coming from more of a personal place, or is it just something overall that you've been noticing now in life that, hey, this is a topic that's on a lot of people's minds?
Yeah, it's a bit of both. I definitely have a personal relationship with the song and the lyrics, but it kind of came to me when I was. It came to me when I was thinking about professional athletes specifically, because it's very extreme in their case, right? They spend, like with the competition today, they spend the first 20 years of their lives, or, you know, let's say 15, just practicing. And that, like, let's take a hockey player, for example, right? They just like practice, go to summer camp for hockey, and then they might make it into the NHL, and that is the top. And now they're making it at 19,
Yeah.
right? And then they retire at 40. Well, what do you think happens to half of those people, right? They go into depression because they have no identity left.
Right.
So that's kind of what it's about, but or that's what sparked the idea. But it's also about, like, you know, people that retire and their children have left, and you know, they still have like, you know, 20, 30 years of life and haven't really planned out like what they want to do, and that lack of identity kind of sets in for a lot of people, and it's a fear that I have.
A lot of people have, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's kind of my personal relationship with the song, is like, I don't want to have a lack of identity, I guess.
Yeah, kind of like a what's next after you hit that peak.
Trying to add value all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so with the 3 songs and, you know, Black Mirror coming out right away, I asked you kind of beforehand, but I'm going to put you on the spot again. Can we expect a follow-up to the first album? Are we getting a sophomore one anytime soon?
Yeah, I've been actually already brainstorming like titles for the next album, because we want to keep like the carbon theme. Like we started with Ash, like August Ash, and I think we want to keep the theme going. So I have a few ideas, but I'm not too sure about a release date yet, but we definitely have some songs that are new and not even recorded yet that we're really excited about. Yeah, so there's definitely more music coming.
Busy bees.
Oh yeah.
And the reason I'm lucky enough to have you here is you guys are playing in town tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, last time you played was in the dead of winter.
Yeah, that's right. During our ski bum tour,
Right.
we played at Docks. We love Docks.
Going back to Docks?
Yeah, going back to Docks tomorrow. Yeah.
What can people expect?
Probably the best show we've put on yet.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna put money on that.
Well,
Just kidding.
Yeah, I would. I mean, unless something goes horribly wrong, it should be the best one we've done so far.
Awesome. What are you most looking forward to about getting to play here in Kelowna?
I love this town so much.
Yeah.
This is home for me. I wasn't born here, and I've only been here for a short time, but I've never felt so in my place. So that's what I look forward to every time I play here. I'm just like, thank you guys. Here's like the best of me. This is everything that I can give.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be a rad show. Starts at 10. Get there early. Pay the $10 cover. See these guys. See Malibu Nights.
Malibu Nights are up first. Yeah.
Another fun rock band.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward
Local
to
legends.
That. Local legends.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Well, you guys can stay updated with Tomy here and the Carbons on Spotify.
Yeah.
You guys are hipping with it on Spotify,
Yeah.
Instagram, and Facebook.
That's right.
Awesome. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you, Savannah.